Welcome, dear UPSC aspirants. Let's get straight to it. You are tuned in to a highly focused explainer from Rungta IAS Academy. I am absolutely thrilled you're joining us today because we are looking at a crucial current affairs update that is going to directly impact your General Studies Paper 2 syllabus.
That's absolutely right. Hello, everyone. We're going to decode this entire topic together. Now, we all know how much the Union Public Service Commission loves testing you on recent statutory amendments, right? Especially those tricky ones concerning polity and governance. Well, this explainer is designed to give you exactly what you need to fetch those maximum marks.
So, the fundamental question we are addressing today is simply this. What exactly are the Citizenship Amendment Rules 2026? Kindly make a careful note of this, aspirants, because this is a very high-probability topic for your upcoming mains examination. It directly touches upon the absolute core concepts of Indian citizenship as well as administrative reforms.
All right, let us straight away begin with Section 1, the 2026 Citizenship Notification.
So, just this past Thursday, the Union Home Ministry published a highly significant Gazette notification. What we're referencing here is the Primary Press Trust of India report that officially confirms it. Now, you know, we always advise you at Rungta IAS Academy to really ground your preparation in verified updates just like this one. Relying on primary sources is exactly how you ensure your answers in the mains exam are factually airtight and authoritative.
Exactly. Now let's establish our constitutional baseline here. This new 2026 notification specifically amends the older citizenship rules that were established way back in 2009. So think of it essentially as an administrative upgrade to the existing procedural framework. It is not, and I repeat, not a complete rewriting of the Citizenship Act itself. You need to keep that distinction crystal clear in your minds.
Moving right along to Section 2, New Proviso for Minors. Okay, aspirants, please listen up carefully, because this right here is exactly where the examiner will try to trick you in the prelims, or where they'll expect a really detailed analysis in the mains. Let's do a quick comparative analysis. Under the old 2009 rule, if a minor child was born outside India, you could simply apply for registration of birth at the local Indian consulate. You just had to provide a basic declaration stating the child does not hold a passport of any other country. But under this new 2026 rule, the government has introduced a very strict new condition. It is no longer just a simple one-time declaration at birth. No, it is now a continuous proviso regarding the holding of foreign passports.
That's right. The exact legal phrasing of the Gazette notification states, and I quote, "The minor child cannot at any time hold the passport of any other country while also holding the Indian passport." Mark my words, students, you really need to memorize the specific proviso. If you can actually quote, "cannot at any time hold" directly in your GS2 answer, it immediately shows the evaluator that you have rigorously studied the primary document. And for sure, that is how you maximize your marks.
Spot on. Next up is Section 3, Digital Shift for OCI. Here, we are moving away from purely legal provisions and getting into administrative governance. This is a critical modernization step for overseas citizens of India. The government is introducing a whole slew of online initiatives now. We're talking about a fully digital application process, and perhaps most importantly, an online renunciation process. Please do note that official portal URL, ociservices.gov.in. Look, when you're writing about e-governance initiatives in India, dropping in this specific portal name adds incredible weight to your arguments.
Finally, let's tie it all together with Section 4, Relevance, for GS Paper 2. You see, gathering facts is really only half the battle. Synthesizing them is what actually gets you the top rank. So here's your blueprint for a high-scoring mains answer. Say a question comes up under Indian Constitution and citizenship. Your application is incredibly straightforward. You directly cite that 2026 proviso restricting dual passports for minors.
Exactly. And on the flip side, if a question appears under e-governance and administration, well then, you don't talk about passports. You pivot. You talk about the digital shift and that ociservices.gov.in portal as prime examples of modernizing citizen-facing services and streamlining OCI renunciation. It is all about strategically mapping these rules to those specific subtopics within your polity and governance syllabus.
To wrap up this explainer today, I want to leave you all with a simulated interview question. Let's think beyond the written exam for just a moment. How would you explain this transition to digital OCI renunciation to the panel in a UPSC personality test? That is a brilliant thought exercise. Would you focus on administrative efficiency, transparency, or maybe the ease of living for the diaspora? I want you to really ponder over this, structure your thoughts, and apply this new knowledge practically. Keep revising, aspirants, and we will definitely see you in the next explainer.